Have you ever been hurt by someone and like you found yourself asking the same questions over and over and over again? Like, why would they do that to me? I was good to them. I did everything for them. I supported them when nobody else did. And it's like, maybe you showed them love. Maybe you supported them, like through thick and thin. And you loved them like nobody else did before. Like you were supportive. Maybe you tried to bring like peace in the relationship. Like if they were a person that you know have always been in like a toxic or chaotic situation, and you tried to bring peace to them and peace to the household, peace in their life, but somehow like you still ended up the one hurt. And it's like moments like that can leave people questioning themselves, because then it's like, I know I was a good person. Like, I didn't deserve this. So, why would they do that? Or you may be thinking, well, what did I do wrong? How, I don't deserve this. What did I do? And sis, here's the thing, sometimes the truth is deeper than the moment itself. Yep. Because sometimes the person is like, the person that hurt you is responding to wounds that they have that actually never healed. So it ends up not even being about you at all. Like they have stuff that they need to rectify and they need to heal from. And psychology shows that like research shows that unresolved emotional pain, it can influence how people behave in future relationships or in relationships period. Mhm. Like when somebody hasn't processed like their past hurt, abandonment, trauma, wounds, that could basically what that does is they can turn around and shape like how they react to love, conflict, and even a connection. Hmm. And sometimes they'll react from pain instead of from emotional maturity. So when you think about it like this, it's like, did this have anything to do with you? Not really. Nope. And it doesn't even exclude acting out, cursing, fussing, cussing, you know, dogging you out. They may have done all that, but it's because they haven't healed from their past wounds themselves. Hmm. But it doesn't excuse the behavior. I want you to know that. It doesn't excuse what they did. I'm just explaining why sometimes it happens. It also can explain like why someone like may even hurt the people who try to love them well, and it don't even be making sense, and you try to figure out what the heck is going on or why would somebody do that. Like you said, you've been waiting all your life for this type of person. I show up in your life, you tell me I'm the best thing to happen to you, yet you still turn around and hurt me. This is why, like, they hurt the very people who basically try to love them. Because sometimes a person that's like standing right in front of you, it's not, they're not even responding to like the current person or the current situation. They're not even responding to like, they're not even in the present moment. They are, but they aren't, if that makes sense. Like they're reacting from experiences that happened long before you even entered their life. It has nothing to do with you. You just happen to be right there and what I call the sacrificial lamb, because you're a good person and that's who you are to your core, and you showed up in this person's life and you're trying to be there, be supportive, show them love that they never had before, but they can't reciprocate because they haven't healed from everything else that they've been through. Hmm. And then when someone hasn't healed from those wounds, what happens is the pain, it spills into their relationships. It could have been not even from a relationship. It could have been from like with their parents. It could have been like from a relationship. It could have been growing up as a child, always being hurt, always being demeaned, or somebody never having anybody support them, or people just walking out all the time. It could have been all that. And then you just happen to show up a healed person trying to love them fully, but they can't accept it because they can't process it right because they haven't been healed. They haven't did the work. Yep. And that's why emotional healing is so important. I think a lot of people underestimate it, but emotional healing is super important. And when you are a person, what I noticed though in my personal life, like when you are a person that, and I look up a lot, guys, because I'm like thinking how to say it or it's coming to me sometimes as I'm talking, but when you are a person that did your work and you are into self develop, like you do personal development and you check your emotions and you want to research this and you try to be emotionally stable, what happens is it's like if you are with somebody who is not, then I don't want to say that they question it, but like when you try to talk to them out of an emotionally intelligent place, then they sometimes feel like you're acting like a counselor instead of like their mate. And now sometimes if you are analytical like me, that may happen sometimes. You're not trying to be like that, but because if you're analyzing and you're always trying to problem solve all the time, you can't like problem solve in a relationship, but at the same time, you need to be able to hold in emotionally intelligent conversations. Now, what do I mean by that? I mean like if you're having a conversation with your significant other, it shouldn't always be hollering and screaming. You should be able to sit down and say, hey, this is a problem. This is, I don't like this. I don't like when you do this, that, and vice versa. They should be able to tell you that because, right, your partner is supposed to bring out the best in you. Right. So how am I going to bring out the best in you if we can't even have a conversation? If every time we talk, you're arguing and debating and want to, get a silent treatment, that's not being emotionally intelligent because now you don't even want to address the issues. Okay. So that's what it means. Like you need to be able to communicate with the person, but sometimes they cannot because they're not healed. So what that does is it triggers them and they just take everything out on you. It's not right. I'm not saying it's right at all, but I'm just saying this is sometimes what happens. Yes. And that's why, again, emotional healing is so important. That's a huge part, a component to a lot of things and a lot of the ways that we do things. Have you ever seen people that they have to go from person to person to person to person to person? It's because they're trying to find like all the stuff that they need and they trying to jump and get it from all these different people instead of being self-secure within themselves and doing the work and being whole first so that you become a whole person so that you can get with another whole person. Because in life, you're going to have trials and tribulations. I get that. But you need to be able to talk about issues and problems instead of being just going off about everything. That's not the way to solve anything. The other thing is, and again, that's why I say it's important to heal emotionally first because that pain that isn't healed, all it does is you just pass it on or they pass it on to somebody else who has nothing to do with like what happened. Like they don't even know what all you been through and all this stuff. And even if they do, they don't know what depths it went to hurt you. And so next thing you know, you're the sacrificial lamb getting hit with all this stuff emotionally, and it's not fair to you. It's not fair at all. I'm not saying it's right, but I'm just trying to explain like what can happen because pain that isn't healed, like I said, they just pass it on. Or if it's you and this message is touching you, it's that pain is just being passed along. And so understanding this can also bring like a realization that, oh dang, yeah, that might, you know what, I was hurt then. You know what, I never did. I still have pain when this happens. So sometimes the question isn't when they're doing it to you, like if a person is projecting this all on you. So sometimes the question isn't what did I do wrong? It's sometimes the question is what are they still trying to heal from? What do they need to heal from? And recognizing the difference can help you release blame that was never yours to carry. Meaning like what did I do wrong, or why did they do me like this? Because sometimes you could search around and around and around, and they'll never give you the answer. It's because they don't even have the answer. They need to heal. That's the answer. They haven't fully healed. And sometimes understanding that truth can help you basically respond with wisdom instead of bitterness. Because we'll pop off in a minute, like if somebody's hurting us and you want to pop off and you're mad and you don't understand how they could do that, and you did all this stuff. Once you understand that they haven't really healed themselves from all this stuff that they may have gone through, it gives you a different perspective. But again, it doesn't excuse it. It's not an excuse. It's still not an excuse, but I'm just saying this could be why. So when you understand it, like I said, it can give us like the wisdom, and instead of like having bitterness, and then it allows God to heal the places that pain was once touched in you. Like if somebody did you like this, and you've been a writer, you're always there. You don't understand, like you're a good person and you don't want to change who you are. You don't want to change your character because you're a nice, genuine, honest, loving person. So it just helps give you perspective. And then God can kind of help you to heal, like, oh dang, I'm attracting these kind of people that are unhealed. They're not even healed. Okay, so I hope this message helped you. And if this message helped you understand something that you've been carrying personally, feel free to like and subscribe. Um, I'm wishing you peace, love, joy, and happiness. And for those who are here for the first time, welcome. For those who are returning, thank you. Welcome back. And just as a reminder, on our channel, we focus on faith, healing, and emotional wellness. And so each time we'll kind of go into different topics. I do like to do different teachings too, because I'm a nurse, a life coach, and a mentor. So I try to, give you a little bit of everything periodically in the messages. So I hope this was helpful. And again, as always, have peace, love, joy, and happiness. All right. Have a great day, guys.